Hey, Grinch TCG here, and what's this with, not only is it a VGC video, but it's also two videos in a row? What? Yeah, I noticed that the last video was just not great in terms of, it was just still pretty laggy and such, so hopefully I've got OBS sorted. I don't know if it's going to work too well with Switch as opposed to TCG Live, but I don't know. Anyway, we have a Sun team today. This is probably the first proper VGC team I've actually made. The past one I did was Brambleghast, which is a bit of a funny one. This is a pretty decent overall yeah. A well-rounded team. That's what I was trying to say. All right, so the main thing we have here is Torkoal with choice specs and Drought, obviously Sun, Terrifier, and basically what you do is you just spam Eruption or Heatwave. That's the main two. Yeah, but usually the setup is either you lead with either Torkoal or Lilligant, because of having Chlorophyll, it doubles the speed of Lilligant if the Sun is in play, which is what Torkoal's for. So you set that up, and then you can use After You into Torkoal to then just use Eruption, basically. Usually moves first, depending on if it uses the Lilligant speed basically, because it's the move that, yeah. Anyway, I'm very good at explaining. Didn't know if you noticed. But the main thing, this is mainly a Trick Room team, so you normally lead off with Indeedee and Armorage with Torkoal and probably Iron Hands in the back. Basically just follow me in Trick Room with Armorage. It also has Armor Cannon and Expanding Force, so it's also Terra Grass, so it resists ground. And what is it? Water. It doesn't. I don't think it resists rock, does it? No, grass doesn't resist rock, but yeah, the other two types it should be fine. And then it becomes neutral against dark and ghost, which is what the psychic type is weak to. So yeah, wasn't on the screen for that long. But yeah, along with Trick Room, we've got Expanding Force, which in Psychic Terrain, which is what Indeedee sets up with Psychic Surge. It's just on its own, it's a 80 base power single target move. Meanwhile, when Psychic Terrain's in play, it's not only boosted by Psychic Terrain, but also, I'm pretty sure it doubles in power anyway. Then also comes double target, so that's nice. So basically, Armorage is really offensively good. Also, Armor Cannon is another good stab move. Also, it's basically just special close combat. It also is boosted by the Sun, so, and since it's Sun team, it makes sense. It also has Focus Sash, so it's, along with Follow Me, it's pretty much guaranteed to get Trick Room up, as long as it doesn't get flinched or it doesn't get double targeted with I don't know, like a spread move like Rock Slide or something. In terms of Indeedee, we've got Follow Me, obviously, Protect and Helping Hands, and Psychic. So yeah, Psychic Seed to then also boost the special defense. Yeah, by one when Psychic Terrain gets set up. So basically, you send Indeedee in at the start of the game or something, or later on, I guess, if you want to have free direction then, and then get not sorry, +1 in special defense outside the game, which is nice. Now Iron Hands is Assault Vest with a Quark Drive, obviously, and then we also have Drain Punch, Fake Out, Heavy Slam, Thunder Punch with Terra Steel. So obviously Fake Out's there is good setup. Another way of setting up Trick Room as well, in case you're up against a team that has lots of spin moves. Which, going back to that, we also have Wide Guard and Armorage. I forgot to mention that. For stuff like, well, I don't think it's just common anymore, but Dondozo. Can't really Earthquake it, really. Well, if you don't want to Terra Armorage into grass, but yeah, Wide Guard's really helpful for that, and then stuff like Snarl and yeah, a few other things. Icy Wind as well. Yeah, but back to Iron Hands, we have Drain Punch as well as a fighting move to also then get HP back. Thunder Punch, it's another stab move. And then Heavy Slam, Steel move, which also then gets stabbed with Terror. Yeah, obviously we've got Assault Vest, so there's no Protect or anything like that. Going back to Torkoal there, and then, other than the two fire moves, they have Earth Crunch. Earth Power and Solar Beam for coverage, and also Solar Beams, you know, because of being in Sun most likely. Yeah, it's a one-turn move it's supposed to do, so yeah, pretty powerful. Usually you want to do Eruption or Heat Wave, depending on if you think you're going to be do enough damage with Eruption if you're going to get attacked or something. Anyway, we also have Roaring Moon with Life Orb. Life Orb? I was going to say Life Orb. Yeah, Life Orb. They also have Dragon Claw and Breaking Swipe. Dragon Claw is just a decent dragon move, then Breaking Swipe being able to lower the attack of both the targets, which is nice. Because there's also a spread move as well, which is nice. Don't know if I mentioned that just then. I don't know. I also have Jaw Lock, so both Roaring Moon and the target can't switch out, which is nice, without using like Volt Twitch or something. Then Iron Head for coverage and also Steel Terror. Yeah, and also Photosynthesis is actually nice with the Sun team as well, so I think it should boost attack, I believe. I don't know, I haven't used this team in a while, so yeah, I think I built this team for like Series 2 or something, so I want the, I don't know, the regulation, I think it was Regulation B or something, I don't know how VGC regulation stuff works now. But yeah, it was when the Paradox Pokemon were allowed, so yeah. Yeah, I guess back to Lugan though. I haven't mentioned too much about it. So obviously I have Energy Ball for stab, also Terra Grass, which don't generally do that. Sleep Powder is nice for if you're just in a weird spot, I guess, in late game. If you don't have Trick Room up or something. And then Entrainment to then it's a bit of a fun one. You can actually, if you lead off with maybe Lilligant and Roaring Moon, let's say, because that's probably your best, I guess, target here. You can Entrainment Roaring Moon to then give it Chlorophyll, and then switch it to Torkoal next turn and just start swinging with it. I'm not entirely sure if the Photosynthesis boost stays after the ability leaves. I don't know if it counts as like a stat boost or not. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but it would be, if it stayed, that would be really nice. That'll be a really cool combo, but yeah. Yeah, anyway, there's the rental code over, like, right over there somewhere, like on the side of the screen. Yeah, if you want to try this out, there you go. Oh yeah, every single time I go through a team thing, I always forget something. We also have Covert Cloak on Lugan, so basically it just stops effects of attacks, so like Fake Out, it doesn't flinch, pretty much. The Pokemon with Covert Cloak doesn't flinch. Same for Rock Slide, or Air Slash, all that type of stuff. And then one might think of flinching base moves, but yeah. I'm not too sure about stuff like Hypnosis. I don't know if that would still put it to sleep or not. I don't know. Not that it's really used too much outside of the Spathra and Sandy Shock's tactic, but yeah, because normally the other sleep moves are just Sleep Powder, like you see there, and then Ball, which both don't affect Lugan anyway, so yeah. Anyway, with that said, let's actually get into some games to see if this Trick Room team is still good or not. In the early Scarlet and Violet meta, Torkoal was everywhere. I don't know about nowadays, especially with the Ruined Legendaries. But yeah. Oh wait, so before we get into that, subscribe. Yeah, it'd be really cool to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the year. I noticed that I was completely wrong with the last video. I thought I was at 25. I'm actually at 30 something. So I'm actually a bit higher up than I thought, but still, it makes it more doable, I guess. Yeah, so it'd be cool to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the year. It'll let me know that you guys actually like the stuff I'm doing and I should actually continue doing it, as opposed to just, I don't know, forgetting about it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be uploading super often. I know this is a bit weird doing 2 videos 2 days in a row, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess. Anyway, with that said, let's see if this still matches up in the meta or not. Okay, this is a very interesting team. I can see this definitely beat up Lucario. In that case, this might be another Lilligant Torkoal setup. Well, I say another, I just realized I recorded, there was a bell before this. Yeah, I'm not going to include it though, because, yeah, fishy shenanigans. Should probably focus on what I'm going to do though. Okay, well, Roaring Moon's actually really good here, actually. Yeah, because it hits a decent, it hits the, armor erosion. Oh, there could be Trick Room, actually. In that case, Torkoal might not be too bad on its own. Iron Hands is pretty good, actually. Well, do I want to bring... Oh, wait a second. Do I want to bring Armor Rouge? I think I'll do Armor Rouge instead. Because it has Sash. Yeah, I don't really have a lot for Mouse Hold. Or Mimikyu, but to be fair, Mouse Hold's not very bulky anyway. Alright, Lucario Mouse Hold, so yeah, this is beat up. Okay. So... I don't see why I just Eruption after you. Yeah, after you. For some reason, I think this is after me, but yeah, that might be a different move. I think after me is or something similar, a similar name where you get to just use the opponent's last use move or something like that. Well, it's copycat, but anyway, Ndidi. Okay, so I don't really know what the Lucario is doing. Aside from protecting, probably. No, they just double switch. Okay. So that means that's an Armor Rouge. Yeah, okay. At least we get damage into Ndidi. Also, I just realized in Terra. Luckily, I didn't in this case, but yeah, obviously that's not going to do anything to Armor Rouge. We nearly KO the Ndidi. So I think what we do is we need to switch. Let's go into our own Armor Rouge and then Sleep Powder or Energy Ball. I think I might do Energy Ball here. Or wait a sec, I can do something cool. Actually, I'm gonna do this. And then Entrainment Armor Rouge so that Flash Fire is gone. That could actually be kind of cool. Okay, so they're probably going to tear Armor Rouge. Grass, that would be kind of funny. Psychic, okay. Well, it does mean they don't resist it. Wait a sec, this might KO actually. If we can get this off. I just realized they're going to follow me, aren't they? I don't think that through. For some reason I thought Torkoal was going to outspeed. Yeah. Whatever, it's fine, hopefully. Hopefully they don't follow me. They don't follow me. Okay, wait a second. What's Ndidi doing then? Is it Trick Room? That could actually be pretty bad. Because for some reason there's a thing that goes the Armor Cannon probably into Lugan. Yeah, that's fine, actually, yeah. Though it doesn't mean Torkoal's not going to outspeed. Because Trick Room won't go up. Unless I do my own Armor Rouge, but I don't know. Yeah, there's Eruption, that's going to finish off Ndidi, which means it was going to go for Trick Room. Because it, you know, undersped Torkoal. Yeah, we just do that, that's hilarious. I don't really think of, Entrainment doing that, necessarily. So, just getting rid of abilities like that. Alright, so I don't know what they'll have in... Oh, no, they have Mouse Hold. And, Lucario. In that case... Oh, no effect, apparently. Oh, yeah, because, yeah, there's no Pokemon in play. Yeah. I forgot it does that. Anyway, we can just go into Armor Rouge. We could probably Trick Room. Either that, or we just Expanding Force and Eruption. Yeah. Because if I go for Follow Me, then that doesn't matter too much. Unless... Does Lucario get Wide Guard? I know it gets Quick Guard. Or at least in Sword and Shield, I don't know now. But... yeah. Yeah, this beat up, yeah. Okay. So Torkoal's probably going to go down. If they attack into Armor Rouge, that'll be good. Oh, wait, wait, it's actually +2 instead of +4 now, isn't it? So it's not going to be as good. Drain Punch, yeah, it's still going to do a lot, though. Eruption probably still KOs Lucario, though, because it being, you know, weak to fire. And all the other fire-type boosts, and also damage from this. Yeah, Mouse Hold gets crit. Oh, actually, naturally survives it. Okay, Maelstrom might be a bit bulkier than I thought. But yeah, we just, yeah, Boris does his thing. Yeah, I should probably mention, I call Torkoal Boris. Just as a funny, I guess, lore thing. In the Grinted TCG lore. Okay, so we're up against a, another, yeah. We're up against Torkoal. So Trick Room is actually pretty decent here, really. Yeah, also, wait a sec, Jump Off. That's a bit of an interesting one. Now we don't really have much for their Torkoal. So that's probably our best bet, really. If this Iron Hands was Terra Ground Storming Tantrum, then yeah, we should be fine, realistically. Okay, yeah, Torkoal Great Tusk. Yeah, so this is gonna be probably Headlock Rush spam. Oh god. We could probably just what's this gonna be? Attack with speed. Attack, yeah. Probably just follow me Trick Room, really. Even though Torkoal's there, so it's a bit scary, but well, not necessarily against Armor Ridge unless it goes for Earth Power or something. Not that it matters at the moment because of DD, but because we'll survive the turn no matter what, just because they can, if they KO in DD, then yeah. Let's go for Earth Power or something into Armor Ridge that survives the Sash. It's Terra Ground, which, yeah, they just, yeah. And DD is definitely going to get knocked out here, so. That is annoying. Just slightly. For Headlong Rush. Though Torkoal kind of just does pretty well against it, really, especially with it. Having its special defense drop now. Though the other Torkoal is pretty scary. I guess I can. There we go for Earth Power. Oh, they actually don't even. Okay, that did a lot less than I thought. Though I still obviously did a lot, but didn't take it down the Sash, which is weird. I guess maybe they're not. Maybe like Assault Vest instead of Specs, maybe. Okay, so I think we just Eruption. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hope that Torkoal outspeeds here. Oh my god. Well, okay, they're probably just gonna Earth Power, aren't they? Yeah, they're probably just gonna Earth Power, but we'll see. Okay, they're switching. Flood Main, okay, that's still, it's not resisted, but it's still gonna, it's probably gonna do a decent chunk at least. Special attack as well. Hopefully, okay, hopefully this Torkoal outspeeds. Which I'm sure it's gonna do a decent chunk. Yeah, we do outspeed. Okay, cool. Don't know how much this is gonna do to Torkoal though. Should do it. Wow. Okay. So Torkoal might be. This is gonna be weird. Okay, yeah, we can do that. It's gonna be weird for me to say, but I think Torkoal might be better than Brembleghast. Which is kind of sad because I like Brembleghast, but yeah, Torkoal might be better just for pure damage output, but also the fact that the spread attacks as well, as opposed to, we should have the chance of knocking out 2 instead of 1. But I don't know. Anyway, so either Torkoal is gonna outspeed, or I just won the speed tie. Okay, what do they have in the back though? Maybe King Gambit? Still have 3 turns of Trick Room. Okay. Obviously Eruption again, because nothing else. I would like to fake out. But I can't. let's do that. Yeah, Torkoal's protecting, so yeah, Drain Punch at least. It's Great Tusk. If it doesn't protect, yeah. Okay, so. I guess we just did the same thing, right? So down to 2 turns of everything, I think. So, well, 2 turns of Sun, Trick Room, and Terrain. Most likely. Yeah. So. Alright, from Drain Punch again? Do they have any ghosts? Or... Okay, they have nothing that switches into fighting except for Jump Off, and then nothing at all that switches into fire. Okay. So that should cover what they do, most likely. Now this is all assuming that Torkoal outspeeds. Yeah, it does it again, so either it just outspeeds or it just got one speed tie twice in a row. And again, Great Tusk survives. Oh, because... Okay, that's what had Sash. Okay. It's good to know. So, Great Tusk should go down, I believe. Yeah, okay. It's pretty sure it's pretty fast normally, so... Yeah, base, like, 90 or something speed. I don't even know. I don't really know the, the base speed of, some of the new Pokemon, really, but... Yeah. King Gambit, yeah. Is that the last one or is that one more? That's it, okay. So Eruption and oh, went back. Drain Punch. Yep. There you go. Boris doing its thing. Okay. Oh, Dondozo, that's a okay. I haven't seen Dondozo in a while. And that's a Cyclops, okay. And Flamingo. Flamingo makes sense. Because it pairs well with the Dondozo thing. Okay, so this is very... I have a lot of support Pokemon though. Yeah, about half the team support. Okay, so... Okay. Trick Room is pretty good here, actually. Yep, done the same thing again. Torkoal is okay. It's not as good as I want it to be, but... It's alright. I could... Oh, wait a sec. You know what? Let's go for the Lilligant strat, actually. Yeah, because I can Sleep Powder if I need to. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll do that. And then, Iron Hands, I think? Then Wrong Moon. Armor Rage isn't really helpful, is it? Yep. Okay. Expanded Force would be good for the Flamingo, but... I don't think it's that bulky, to be fair. So it doesn't matter too much in terms of getting super effective hits on it, so... Might be alright. Grimmsnarl, Tatsugiri, okay. So... I could Sleep Powder. Possibly. Or I can Entrainment. I think we'll do that and then Terror. Eruption. Well, I mean... Okay, Tatsugiri 4 times resist. I think we'll just do it after you like normal and then... Oh, this is annoying. Okay, let's do that for next turn and then... Solar Beam. Yep. Probably our best bet. Yeah, they endure, so obviously they're gonna take the hit no matter what. Taunt. Okay, apparently it just disappeared. Not sure why they taunted Torkoal exactly. Ah, Yawn. That's what. Yeah, Yawn, because then they'll... Yeah, because they have Toxic Orb. So... Yeah. That doesn't KO. Okay. Well, I could have just landed Sleep Out though. I would have just ruined it completely. I think I talk about that. I think I just do that. Yeah, I need to swap Torkoal out though because of that. I could Heavy Slam. Okay, we'll do this. Because that way you can then get a attack boost in the sun. Okay. Hiding shot, yeah. Oh. I wasn't even yeah, that was planned. That was planned. Okay, so we've got a somewhat decent turn happening at least. What's Tatsugiri doing there? Taunt as well. Alright, so I can really just energy ball now. That is probably gonna injure, isn't it? So we'll attack that. And then I say if they endure, don't they? If they get KO'd. Oh wait, okay. Okay, I know what's happening. So they're gonna bring in yeah, they're gonna bring in Dondozo now. So we'll do that. Breaking Swipe? No, that will KO that then. Wait, okay. Well, half damage ball. Okay, yeah, we'll do that, and then Iron Hand. We'll just have to do that, I think. So I think they're gonna take one more turn. No, they're gonna do it now, it looks like. Yeah, there's Dondozo. Okay. Okay. I believe I targeted Energy Ball into that, at least. Just in case. Yeah, it's the one thing I don't like. The main thing I don't like it. Aside from the Pokemon itself, it's just well, the whole strategy. Yeah, well, that's great, but it's just all the text boxes that come up after the Omni Boost. At least we know nothing else is happening this turn. Yeah, Tatsugiri is going to get knocked out soon. Is this taunted still? Yeah. Guess a Breaking Swipe? That's gonna order up, isn't it? In that case, I gotta do that. I don't know if Unaware ignores the an attack drop when it's doing damage. I don't know if it does. I don't think it would, because I think it ignores the stats on the opponent's Pokemon. They protect. Okay, so this is... Yeah, so they're gonna get, I think Tatsugiri should get knocked out to poison now, so they're gonna switch in, where is it? Flamingo. Yeah, okay. So... I don't really have much for Flamigo exactly, but... At least we know what the last Pokemon is. Even though it's asleep, so that's helpful. One more, right. Yeah, one more turn of Taunt, and also Sun. Still gonna make the most of this. I think we're Breaking Swipe. Okay, luckily the Stellar speeds, okay. Yeah, if we crit that would have KO'd, I think. Okay, so we've got Torkoal and Iron Hands, I think. That's what I have in the back. Earthquake, yeah, okay. Yeah, so Torkoal and Iron Hands probably won't be able to take an Earthquake. Also, plus an attack from them. Well, Sun's gone, but it's coming back. Oh wait, so I do have Fake Out, don't I? Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll Fake Out. Yeah, I'll Fake Out Dondozo, so it has to protect. Which means it won't Earthquake no matter what. And then Heat Wave. Yeah, because Eruption is not gonna... Eruption... Okay, it doesn't matter, Eruption would have been good then, looks like. Okay. So Specs, Sun, Heat Wave. Oh, that crit. That was a crit. Okay. I think we actually... Yeah, we definitely needed that crit. That was a weird camera angle. Okay. So, yeah, okay. We might be okay. Grimmsnarl's sleeping still. I don't know how sleep turns work exactly, if it's been, like, out of battle. The turn, I think I'm just going to Heavy Slam and Heat Wave again. Assuming Fumigo doesn't just KO Torkoal. I mean, if Grimmsnarl was Fake Out, that'd be pretty bad. Okay, so we're just gonna go for a Prying Ray of some sort. Acrobatics, KO his Iron Hands. So now we're just gonna worry about Specs Heat Wave. We're gonna hit it though, I forgot, yeah, Heat Wave isn't 100% accurate. It has been 100% accurate in this battle so far, apparently. Alright, so now we're just gonna deal with Grimmsnarl, which I think should be fine unless it goes for... Okay, if it wakes up and goes for T-Wave, that'll be annoying. Doesn't wake up though. If we hit it, then we're fine. If not, we're gonna wait another turn. No, Boris does his thing. Alright. Again. So, apparently Dondozo isn't... Well, it's still scary, but it's not, not as good as it used to be now that everyone knows... A lot of people know how to counter it. Even if they don't have a crit thing, like, Mouse got it. Who needs that when you just land a crit anyway? Like Boris did. Okay, so apparently Torkoal's still pretty decent, it seems. To be honest, I'm considering how well this team did, even though I didn't have any of the Ruined Legendaries or anything like that, or anything too hyper offensive aside from Torkoal. But yeah, it's pretty good pairing though, to be fair, with obviously the main three, or I guess four, being Torkoal, Lilligant, and Diddy, Rouge, but also having Roaring Moon for the times when Trick Room doesn't go up. Like you saw in the last game, I believe. Against the Dondozo team when they use Roaring Moon. Yeah, it's pretty hyper offensive, especially with the Sun being set up and then activating Photosynthesis and I'm pretty sure it's the Life Orb boosted. I think the well, same multiplier as Life Orb for Photosynthesis. I'm pretty sure it's that instead of 50%, like Choice Band or something. But either way, double Life Orb boosted technically. Like Breaking Swipe or something like that. Firing those off is nice, and then also Iron Head, Terra Steel. That's pretty nice. But yeah, Terra Steel is pretty important on this. Because what? Dondozo probably could have ordered up and then did a decent amount of damage to it. Though it did have to take an Earthquake, so yeah, there's that. I can't remember if it Earthquaked into Roaring Moon or not, but yeah. Iron Hand isn't Iron Hand. Iron Hands wasn't used too much aside from like the very end game, but that's just because Torkoal kind of just did most of the work really. But yeah, but I didn't get to show off any other setup aside from the main two I was talking about. I didn't get to do, you know, Iron Hands Trick Room setup or something similar, or maybe Indeedee Roaring Moon or something, or Torkoal Roaring Moon. But hey, it's there. If I want to try out the team, like I said earlier, the team code thing is over there. Yeah, I got it right the first time. There you go. Even though I was about to do the other hand anyway, but yeah. If you want to try out the team, there's the code. I want to just give it a bit of a go. It's not super amazing until the ruined legendaries exactly, but everything else it's somewhat decent at least. So yeah, it's a good refresher though. Using some of the older, like the Pokemon that were good in the older formats, it's somewhat decent still. With all the legendaries running around. I don't know what it's gonna be like with Miraidon and Koraidon being used, but hey, I'll probably swap out Roaring Moon for Koraidon most likely. Once that becomes allowed, because it's Dragon type and it works with the Sun, also sets up Sun itself. So yeah, actually, Lilligant Koraidon will be actually an interesting setup. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Comment what your favorite moment of the video was, or any other suggestions you want me to do. I got a suggestion from a friend about a Titan team, which is interesting, like a belly drum slush rush thing. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, like the video if you did, and I'll see you all later.